and I see that turmoil, and that would seem like a good way to burn out on something.
As a karate expert and black belt, start over. What is the teaching aspect in relation to you becoming a better, karate person?
If you think you know something, like you think you know it, go try to teach 10 people what you know to the level that you know it, and then you'll realize you don't know a damn thing. Right?
Wow. Yeah. Well, so I say about forum in business, like I learn by asking a question and it gets answered. I learn because there's a situation where you have a question,
right,
and I answer it. I've sharpened my own dialogue. I've created in myself the ability to help you, that has helped me.
Because you've practiced.
Right.
On yourself.
And then the third way is that John asks a question, Pete answers it, and you watch it happen.
Right.
You don't even know that you just learned what you just learned.
That's right.
So I wouldn't have thought of karate in that way. That's part of it.
A lot of people think it's just punching and kicking, but I would say that's like maybe 20% of it.
And so are you teaching other black belts, or you're teaching people that aren't black belt yet?
I don't have any black belts yet. I have a brown belt, which is right before black belt, that he will probably be approaching his black belt journey in about a year, probably 2024. He'll be there.
So as a black belt, you're assigned people that you're bringing along.
I have to find them.
Oh,
you have to find them. So the way it works for me, the way it works for a lot of karate and taekwondo or that world, you'll see there'll be a lot of kids, right? I don't teach kids, nothing against that.
Sure.
That's just a different business.
Yeah.
I own a gym, so it's like a CrossFit gym, and then inside my CrossFit gym is my dojo. So those people, I am an entrepreneur, so I run the classes at the same time. So the people in the gym look at the people doing the karate, and they go, they're getting like 10 times the attention that I am over here. I want that attention.
Yeah.
And so then they kind of gravitate to that. And it also lets me kind of keep it pure in a way, because I can market and sell the gym. I don't have to market and sell the karate, right?
Yeah.
So I can kind of keep that part pure. Because
why do you say pure? What for you makes you say karate? You got to keep karate pure.
It's not about probably where your mind's going. So for me, you know how when you do you like something, and then let's say you're lucky enough to turn it into the thing you do for a living, right? That's already unique, right? But then it gets to the point where you're like, yeah, I know I'm doing the thing I like to do, but damn it, I have to get up in the morning and go do this, and I just don't want to do it today.
Yeah.
I don't want that feeling.
Yeah.
In that.
Okay.
Right.
I get it.
When I say pure, that's what I don't want it. And it sounds so arrogant to say that, but like I don't want to turn it into work. Because it's not work right now.
Sure.
And I see my teacher, I have another job. I have 2 other businesses. Like, I don't need it to put food on the table for my family, so I can sort of keep it that way and keep my love pure for it, where I don't have that stress. I think, and I watch my teacher who does, and it's the thing he loves, and it's the thing he gets paid for, and I see that turmoil, and that would seem like a good way to burn out on something.
Yeah.
And I see that he gets burned out.
No, of course.
And I don't want to.
Yeah.
I mean, it might change one day, as all things do. But for right now, for the foreseeable future, that's the way I want to keep it.
Well, and something I'm hearing in the word pure for you is not unlike the way that I feel about the Harbor Entrepreneur Center, the nonprofit, is I didn't see the vision for it scaling and being innovative and like trying to be its own company.
Right.
That wasn't the intent of starting the Harbor.
Right.
The intent of starting the Harbor was helping people.
Right.
And now I'm not going to put it in a place that in my life it becomes the thing that I'm stressed to keep it
there you go.
alive. It's like, if you guys want it, let's keep doing
That's it. That's it.
It feels
exactly.
good.
That's it exactly.
But if it doesn't feel good, let's stop doing it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to fight the way I would.
These guys were talking about Alex Hormozy. I don't know if you heard his name. I worked with him very early on in when he was starting his stuff. So I was like, cool, I know this guy. But that world of, it's a gym. So in order to pay the bills, you have to have gym members.
Right. Sure.
I don't know about you guys, how often you like to work out, but I think going to the gym and going to the dentist are probably on the same level for most people.
I didn't realize that everybody hates it as much as I do.
No,
That's
they all
confirming.
Do. Nobody wants to go. So it's a
because
battle.
I do it with great every day strain and like, oh, you're
Right?
gonna do that. Yeah.
So that battle to sign people up, to do the business, and to the funnels and the websites and the newsletters and all the shit that you have to do in a business, I don't want that in that.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by pure. I don't want to put that stress on it, because if you don't want to do it, I don't want to do it with you. Like, that is the thing I love the most in this world, aside from my family, and they're probably on the same level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, I will teach one person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You probably feel the same way.
No,
with
I really do.
You will mentor one person.
100%. If you, especially if they're listening to me and wanting to move it forward. But if they don't want to
Then
listen
what the hell
and
am I
move
talking
forward,
to you?
I don't. Yeah, look, I got
I'll
other
go
things.
do my own. I got another level of my black belt I want to get to, so I'll just do that.
That's right.
And you do that. But if you want to do it at the same time, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
No, totally. I totally agree with you. I always said that I could only teach at college level, because if I were talking and someone didn't want to listen, I would be like, I don't have any
Then
patience
Yeah,
for this
I'm
at
out.
all. Like, I'm
Right?
not. No,
Why
I
would
have
you?
things to
Why would
say,
you?
and other than
And my
that,
own
I'm
stuff
out.
to do.
Yeah. So I totally agree with you keeping it pure.
That's just
I
keeping
think
your
about it.
energy clean.
Yeah.
You know, your energy can get so damaged.
Thank you. That was fun too.
We can't do Entrepreneur Studio without our sponsors. Please support them because they're supporting entrepreneurship.